Well, earlier this afternoon, Baton Rouge and surrounding spots getting hammered with some heavy rainfall. In fact, a localized bullseye right across the metro area within that red box that you see there. Average accumulation of 2.5 inches of rain, where we saw localized even higher amounts. National Weather Service putting a flood advisory in place. All that has finally begun to clear out as we're seeing most of our heavier rainfall now moving towards the New Orleans metro area. So you see the heavy rain there for around our coastal parishes, mostly light to moderate rainfall right now within this frame. About 30 cloud to ground lightning strikes just within the last 15 minutes. Up towards Livingston Parish, Tangipahoa Parish, things are beginning to settle down. Off towards East Baton Rouge Parish, also beginning to settle down. Northwest corner of our viewing area quiet, but we may see some additional showers and storms try and develop along the southwestern Mississippi counties and drifting towards the south as we head through the evening hours. At least some of our short-range, high-resolution model guidance is suggesting that as a possibility. So if you're heading out to any of the jamborees for football, high school football action for tonight, you may want to have the poncho just to be safe, if not for anything else other than to put it down on the bleachers to keep your bottom wet, dry. You'll notice that we've got isolated showers in the forecast for 6 and 7 o'clock, and then spotty at best for 8 and 9 o'clock. Temperatures kind of hovering mid and upper 70s for most of the evening hours. So here's a look at future cast. And again, keep your eyes up here in southwestern Mississippi. You see that additional kind of band here of showers trying to develop and then pushing down towards the southeast as we go into the evening and overnight hours. So not out of the question that we could see some additional rainfall even after the sun sets. Going into the day tomorrow, you'll notice what's going to happen is we're going to get waves of rain kind of moving in from the northwest to the southeast, and they're going to be scattered in overall coverage. So we're not going to see this big widespread swath of rain move in. We're just going to have off and on showers and thunderstorms throughout the entirety of the day. Now, at times, they could have an occasional heavy downpour. If it holds over an area for a period of time, it could certainly cause some stress on some of the drainage situations. So localized nuisance type street flooding, not out of the question for tomorrow. But as we get towards those evening hours, looks like things will start to settle down. I think Saturday night into Sunday morning, things staying much drier. And I think for religious services Sunday morning, maybe kind of dreary with the cloud cover, but should be dry for out the door. So for the next 3 days, you're going to notice rain chances coming down, but we're going to keep them in the forecast for Sunday and Monday, but very scattered in nature. So no washouts, but if you have outdoor plans, prepare for wet ground, due in large part to how much rain we saw for today and some additional potential for heavy rain on Saturday. Any occasional heavy downpour, as I mentioned, could lead to some street flooding, but that's going to be our only concern moving forward. Majority of the rain over the next 3 days expected to be during the afternoon hours each and every day. Keeping an eye on the tropics as we move from August into September, moving into the peak of hurricane season. Things are very quiet right now in the Gulf, the Caribbean, and even the Western Atlantic. We've got a low that's tied to the frontal boundary that's moving into our area. We'll see how that kind of progresses as it moves off towards the Northern Atlantic. Right now, National Hurricane Center doesn't think it'll develop into anything tropical, but a wave is expected to emerge off of Africa as we move into the weekend. And right now, they've listed 30% chances of development over the next 7 days. You'll notice here as we look at low-level spin, so we're looking for low-pressure formation. We really don't start to see anything emerge off of Africa maybe until Monday of next week, and then it may not even get its act together, start to become more of a circular shape here until we get towards the end of next week. So we're talking about a week or a week plus a day for it to be here. So nothing for us way over here to really be too concerned about. Right now, long-range model suggests this could push back out to sea, similar to what Aaron and Ferdinand did. So we'll keep our eyes on it, but nothing to be too concerned about here for us locally with this next one coming off of Africa. So decent rain chance tomorrow, scattered at best for Sunday and Monday. Continue with some scattered showers on Tuesday. Notice those temperatures, though, in the 80s, but we'll bring the 90s back for Wednesday and Thursday of next week.